Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my speed furnish of a cozy cottage built by OhcluckGames. Now, she does Sims, Stardew Valley, and other games, and her Sims includes a one-word create a pet challenge and rags to riches challenges, which are my favorite, as you may know. And her channel is a family-friendly channel. Now you can see this cute little house that she built. It was a small 3-bedroom, a 1-bathroom house where the front area is sort of open. The living room, kitchen, eating area is all open to each other. And I did make the 3rd bedroom a office instead of a bedroom because I had a mom and her little toddler in mind that when I was doing this build, and I used a lot of sort of greens, mint green, turquoise, teal-y type colors when I was doing this build, sort of my influence, something I don't use very often, but I want it to be a little different, and it sort of gave sort of a pop of color there. And, my usual favorite fireplace, though there's not really any room here for a tree if it was to be Winterfest. It is definitely a cozy little house. The main front area is, but it's enough room for, probably even a couple and a child to live in. But it's definitely a cute little house, and that was just me trying to figure out the colors there. I knew I wanted that one because it went with it, but I like to match the painting with the chair rail or whatever it is, the wood paneling at the bottom, to be the same one, with the paint on the top to be the same one. So here I add some shelving because I have a light, which you can't see, it doesn't show up after you put it in. I have the little hood/light that comes from a Cool Kitchen, which is why the shelf in the middle looks a different color, because it has that extra bright light that is there that wasn't in the other place. And this is definitely seasons friendly. It has the thermos, it has the umbrella rack, it has the little board you get from Parenthood, which of course isn't very useful when you have a toddler in the house, but the bedroom for the toddler can easily be converted to a child's bedroom. You can just replace the toddler bed with a child's bed. And I even have the nightlight, which doesn't really help with the toddlers, but it gives them a nice little moodlet, so I use that. Now that couch and the little poof thing and the little table there, they all come from the movie stuff pack, so they're quite fun and bright, and I really like to use them. I don't use them all the time. I used them a lot when it first came out, but I still do like to use it a lot, and especially that couch. I think I have it in my Drifter challenge, perhaps a different color. And since I used the fridge from Jungle Adventures, I thought I would use it in the bedroom here. This furnish does take a lot of things from a lot of different packs, but this bedroom is mostly from maybe it's Parenthood for the mirror and the wall covering, but the bed, the dresser, and I believe the nightstand are also from Jungle Adventures, and some fun little just accessories on the dresser there, with a painting on the wall. Now, after the fact, I added some things after I did the build, as I often do, but in this case, I moved my mom and her toddler in. The backstory is that she did start with no money, the toddler, and she was living in a roof shelter with her toddler, and a mysterious benefactor came and gifted her this house that was furnished. And what you see in the initial part of the furnishing is me furnishing it for her, but then when she moved in, she had to earn a bit more money to add a few more things, so there'll be a little bit extra that will be seamless for what you're looking at, but actually comes after the fact, because she gets it after she's earned money. She gets money for laundry, so that will be afterwards. And this also has the same, like I said, the colors are kind of in throughout the house, except for in the toddler's bedroom. I make that pink because it's a little girl, and I don't know, I like doing pink for the little girls. I don't always do it, but it just kind of, I find the pinks are generally easy enough to match for the most part, so that's kind of why I like to use that. And I use that radio thing there from Get Famous because the fun on it and the reliability is very high. So I quite like that. It takes a lot of room, but it's becoming one of my favorite things to use from Get Famous. And since I had the music station in there so she could maybe make some money from that, which she did indeed do, may as well use something else from that pack. So that's the cute little toddler bed. I initially was thinking of using the cheaper one, but the pinks were better and matched better with that particular one. And I put the sort of the rug in there, and then that's a little fluffy thing, because I know with with babies sometimes it's nice to have little fluffy rugs for them to sit on. And those are also, those curtains I believe are from the movie stuff pack, and just the regular decals that are always so cute. Those decals are just base game, but I quite like them in toddler rooms quite a lot. And then I was thinking about it, I took it away, and then I put it back and then moved it over because I didn't want it overlapping. And I think I did this build pretty much with no move objects on, though the actual lot, they probably had move objects on for the landscaping in the first place. And a few toys, which of course I think in the house that's on the gallery, they're probably gone because they went into the toy box, which, Sims do. And I think I forgot to stick them back out when I put it on the gallery. But obviously, you can just pick up your own extra toys. It will come with toys in the toy box, just the standard ones though. And to put some little nice welcome mats out there. And now I did change the outside of the house a little bit. This is not actually going to be a room. This is going to be a covered garden area, just to be able to, you couldn't put columns because of the foundation of the house, or I couldn't figure out how to do it. So instead I kind of built my columns with those walls, and then I took out the rest of it, including the floor, and left me with open ground for me to eventually have her plant her garden in, because she already had some plants and then she added some more, and she had to buy a patchy because I didn't realize she didn't already have a patchy. Here's me adding this after the fact, the laundry. She had wanted a laundry wash tub thing, so I put that outside, but I thought, when the weather and when it's inclement, she kind of needs somewhere to go inside. So it's not a full basement, it's only a laundry room that she has here, with obviously the entrance from outside and that green continuing into the laundry room with some shelves. It's essentially just a small little laundry room with some shelving, and it is functional. I have tested this also just to make sure that it worked. And I decided I had put one of the laundry hampers into the room with the office, but then when I decided to do this room downstairs, I added it downstairs. She has one in her bedroom, which she didn't see in the original part of the build, but I had added because I had added the the laundry and the dryer thing off camera. You didn't see that. That was just part of her playing, and then I covered up that a little bit by pulling that side of the roof awning out a little bit. And then me just testing to see what color it was, to add a little bit of more terrain paint coloring for that, and some stairs to go there. So here's some ending screenshots. There's how it was before, and there's how it is after. There is actually a chimney, which I added after, but it's in there, and there's the before, and here's the after, with the couple of things that I added, with the little laundry room, very zoomed in floor plan, and some more screenshots, some of which include the little Sims. There's the little toddler, and there'll be there's mom, a different day, eating at the kitchen table. I have the little chair pulled out so that she can go and eat at it. That's one thing you can do. I don't like to use high chairs. So there they are in the office, the bathroom, just lots of shots to end with. I'm going to, as I said, have a link to the speed build of this video, as well as I did a speed build for OhcluckGames to furnish, so I will link to that as well, and it will then further link to her furnishing of my build. But so there's that laundry hamper that I had added in, and there's her doing some laundry. Now the house is going to be on the gallery. You can kind of see there the packs it uses. It uses quite a few packs. I think it uses probably, they have to arrow over, and there's more than that. But there's sort of the look at it. There's the floor plan. That's all, like I said, going to be on the gallery. I will link it down below, as well as to the unfurnished build of it by OhcluckGames. But that's really going to be it for this speed furnish. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.